Man, listen, we could become so wrapped up in what God is doing for us, or even what God is doing for other people, that we become ungrateful for our lives right now. Everything may not be what you want it to be. You may not be in the place you want to be, but in your gratitude, you extend your spirit to God. You lift up your heart to God, and you allow him to bless you in the midst of where you are. You should be grateful that you have breath. Grateful that you have an opportunity to shift, to change, and to move and propel into the place you want to be into. We have to be grateful for what God has given us, the people God has given us, the tools that God has given us. We must be grateful for it now so that we can be prepared for what it is that he is doing. Don't become ungrateful focusing on somebody else's blessing. Don't become ungrateful because you don't realize the blessing that you have now, because that was me. That's a season that I'm coming out of. If I'm being transparent, I had become so focused on what God was doing that I began to become ungrateful for the things that I had in my life now. And now that I have begun to shift gears and I have repented of the matter, things are starting to shift. Things are starting to change. Things are starting to move in the direction that I wanted to move. Why? Because I'm grateful for what it is God has done already. And I never want to reject what God has done, reject what God is doing because I'm ungrateful. Because being ungrateful can cause you to reject what God wants to bless you with. It can cause you to reject what God has given you to prosper. It can cause you to even reject your own gifting, your own skills, your own talents, your own abilities, because your focus is on what he's about to do instead of what he's already done. Don't let your ungratefulness delay, block, or even destroy your blessing. Be blessed.